Hello and welcome back to Worldbox. We have a very big update that has come out. An update I've been looking forward to for quite some time, and that is boats. So the empires of the world here are going to be building boats and sailing across. I thought the most appropriate map to do would be the world map, and we've got the countries of the world thrown in here, and we're gonna let them sort of fight it out. We'll let them, they're peaceful at the moment. We'll let them play nice for a little while, but we'll see what we've got over here. So over here in the west, we've got Canada and the U.S. Down to the south, we've got Mexico, Venezuela, Peru, Brazil, and Argentina. We've got all the different races that are sort of spread out here. We have orcs, dwarves, elves, humans. If you're not familiar with Worldbox, it's a game I've played on the channel several times, and it's basically it's like a god sim, I suppose. We build these little places. They go out with every update. It seems to get more and more interesting. It's like Ethiopia is getting a little antsy here. Calm down, Ethiopia. Get out of there. We have elves, dwarves, orcs, and humans, and they go out and they build houses. They'll build barracks and town halls. I think there's temples in there as well. You can see that sometimes the tents will grow. The elves here in Nigeria. The new thing we have now is we have docks, and those docks will build boats, and then the boats will go out and we'll see, I suppose. Greece over there, Germany, France, Spain, UK, Poland, Ukraine, all these are thrown in here. I enlarged some of the islands because I really wanted to see what we could do with the boats. So Iceland is there. Greenland, of course, is around. Chopped all the trees already. Norway, Finland. Sorry, Sweden. I couldn't squeeze you in there. We got Russia, Kazakhstan, Iran, and over here to the east, India, Thailand, China, Malaysia, Indonesia, Philippines. I am bigging them just a little bit, make sure we can squeeze in people. Oh, we got a boat already. Wow, look at that. That was fast. So China has already built a boat. You can see they have a dock here now, and there's a boat in the water, which may be fishing. There's fishing boats, there's trade boats, and there's transports. I don't think there's war boats yet. I think that's all there is so far. Australia, New Zealand, of course, is there. Don't forget about poor little New Zealand. We got Japan over here in the east, who's doing a lot of nothing at the moment. It's a very cold spot. I don't know if I got rid of that, if that would help them out a little bit. Hey, you guys want a little bit of heat? Where is it at here? Can I like melt that a little bit? No, how about if I just give you like a nice patch of not frozen stuff there. There you go. Hey, there you go. Okay. Korea's kind of combined there, and they're not really where they're supposed to be. Mongolia's there to the north, and I think that's about it. So right now everyone's peaceful. No one's expanding. We're just sort of growing, and I guess doing a little bit of exploring here, a little bit of fishing anyway. That's a fishing boat. That's a transport boat right there. So China is looking a little antsy with their boats. I'm eager to see what they do with those things. I've played around with it just a little bit. And usually it takes a little while for them to finally get the boat docks out, but well, they're there already. So as for the rankings of the world, we can take a look at that over here. We can see who all is here. Finland is, well, let's go to the top here. Up the top, we got India with 41 people already, and Thailand and China with lots of folks. A lot of Canadians as well. And I actually didn't count how many we have here, but there's a lot. There's a lot of people. There's been a lot of updates also with the way that the rulers work. Like, the way I play this thing is sort of, like, where I sort of just, like, sit back and watch things happen. But the U.S. orcs here. So they have different materials they've got that they carry around. They have a king as well. This guy here, old Getig, is king, and he is savage, and he regenerates. He also has an axe in his hand. And as they go out and like mine and stone and all and build things, there's a mine there, and they'll go out and get new materials, and you actually see them with those materials. There's some guys with an axe. That guy's got a well, I didn't see him, but that guy clicking wrong. That guy right there has a shield, clearly, and he's out running around with it. The Canadians to the north are elves, and they're out. There's a guy with a sword and a shield standing there in on the border, staring at the U.S. Again, we're at peaceful time right now, even though there's a American bouncing around up there. Yeah, all kinds of new stuff in here. Does anyone else have a dock yet? Oh, Peru has a dock. Nice, nice. Oh, I have rebellions off. I'm going to leave that one off. I will leave kingdom expansion on so they can go out, sail out, plant some new cities out. We'll leave hunger alone, I think, this time. And diplomacy, which means they can declare war. And then we begin. And it should be good to go. So let's crank it up. We'll crank the speed up. We'll go into I'm not going to go too fast just yet. We'll go into the time-lapse mode in a moment, but things are going to go crazy here pretty soon. For instance, France now owns Spain. Russia now owns Ukraine. We've got... Ooh, Kazakhstan is firing all kinds of arrows. As you can see, arrows flying at the Russians. And, wow, war has broke out. Turkey is heading north into the Ukraine and Russia. Germany's not looking so hot. They're being burned from all sides. The UK has fallen and retreated back to Ireland. Iceland is just like completely left their homeland. They don't care about boats. They just swim south to take out the UK. Okay. How's the US and Canada hanging in there? Last time the US fell quickly to Mexico, but they seem to be, well, there was a US raiding party to the north, but Canada seems to have dealt with it quite easily. In fact, I think those are Canadians that are rampaging through the US. Man, the US, they don't have much. Who's that? Oh, Brazil has planted itself in New Mexico. And I think the U.S. is about to fall. UK is gone. Germany is gone. Poland is gone. And I'm trying to remember who won this one last time. I think it was Poland, actually, that won this one last time. Either Poland or Canada won last time. Looks like New Zealand is out of here. Australia has taken them out. Nigeria is growing. They've taken over Senegal. Oh, no, that's different. Nigeria has just gone south. And lots of exciting things happening already. Korea has marched into Mongolia. Russia is hanging in there, but there is quite a battle going in from the south, looks like. We can click on this. We can see who they're at war with. If we click on a guy here. Turkey is apparently charging into... Turkey, who also owns Egypt, has charged into Russia. Yep, Egypt, Turkey have united. And France and Spain still hanging in there. Russia is down to 2 people. Russia is hiding out in Siberia. No, they're dead. The Egyptians have taken them down. And it looks like Korea and India, same color, annoyingly, have both are doing quite well over there. How's my boats looking over this way? The Philippines have fallen. There's a bunch of orcs just hanging around there. There's a bunch of boats just sitting there as well. So the boats will grab people and, like, unload folks. What's going on over here? I don't know. Who are you? New Guinea. New Guinea has marched over here and planted down. Oh, yeah. I don't know why it's a capital. Oh, New Guinea is over here fighting whoever this is. There's some random folks that decided to set up shop there in Australia. Malaysia has fallen already. India's doing quite well. The U.S. has been taken over by Brazil and is growing quite a lot. Mexico looks like it's about to fall. Greece is still there. The only Europeans left are Greece and folks at the north. Well, Russia's gone. Turkey has, the Turkey-Egypt Republic has marched north, and looks like they're pretty tiny, but there's a lot of Brazilians up here in the U.S. There may be a peace treaty going on over here. I do have alliances and all that set up right now. I'll turn those off once things get boring. But I think what we'll do is we'll just sort of zoom back here, and we'll just let it play out for a moment, and we'll just sort of see where things go. There's only about 5 minutes worth of simulating time. And it looks like China's about to fall. I've been noticing there's some boats heading from New Australia down here, bouncing up there. And I guess they're dropping off people up here. You can see there's a boat dropping off someone, I think. One come down here is loading up. I noticed there's one in Peru also that's sailing all around the world. We'll see if we can deal with that in a second. That's a fishing boat over there. They're waiting for some folks to come in, hop on, and they'll move up here. And I think that's what's going on up here in China, which is down to 9 people now. Thailand at 115 is massive. I think it's the biggest one we've got right now. China does still have old Zadurg up there to the north. Mongolia at 139. Actually, that's even bigger. Looks like Turkey has remade the Ottoman Empire here. They've claimed all of that, except for Algeria over there. And that's... Who are you? You are who? India. Oh, India's in Spain and France. Okay. Looks like Greenland has moved into Iceland. Canada is it seems pretty peaceful, I guess. Not a lot of fighting going on between them and the Brazilian states of America here. Borders are funnily pretty close. Funnily? Kind of close. Mexico has fallen to Brazil as well. The South America here, I don't know what's going on. It's just peace all around. Everyone's just having a good old time. But there is a boat, which I've been watching. There he is, right there. And he's from Peru. And hey, there's a dock in San Francisco. And he's sailing up, and he's going all the way around the world here. And he's ending up. Here's another one. I think it's one right there. I think the boat's. Oh, look at that! It's like a swan boat. That's his. I don't know if he's just doing trade between Venezuela and Peru, but there's like they're going that way for some reason. Let me see if I can do a little bit of adjusting here and just on the fly do a little something. Let's go with like a maybe a canal like right in here. I don't want to completely cut it off. So if I'm wondering if I can do something like that. So it's maybe. We'll see if that works. We'll see. Maybe not. Oh, we can also just do this. So let's go something like that and just do like that. That way they can sail around that way if they so choose, which is fine. Tierra del Fuego, you know. All right, so those boats are heading out that way. Looks like there's another one. I think that might be the one from Peru. There's no docks on this side, but there is one on the west. And again, they're all peaceful here. We'll send them to war here in a minute. I just wanted to see where things were going to play out. And we may actually turn on the war, hit the war button right now. China is down to 1. And some arrows flying. Is that the last guy? Oh, there goes China. China's dead. Conquered by the, I don't know who. Korea, Thailand maybe, over that way. Okay, so we have a button here we can do to make things go to war, and I think we're going to do that. So let's break up this happy little South America thing going on down here, and we can go into Spite, Force Kingdoms to War. This is going to be pretty sluggish, and the computer kind of chokes, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to pause it, and then do it. And it'll take just a minute, but we'll get these guys to war. Okay, everybody hates everybody. Let's see what happens here. And we'll let the war continue. And it's probably going to be a little sluggish because there's going to be a lot of folks, especially here in the east, going at it. You can see Canada and the U.S. are also going at it over this way. Let's go zoom in on this one real quick. Because their borders are pretty close, and there's a lot of fighting going on. They may make peace at some point, but for now, it's fighting time. And there is a lot of big ruckus going on over here in Ottawa, looks like. And down south, how's it going over here? Peru is falling. You know, they had the happy dock, but not anymore. As Brazil is charging in. Brazil are the orcs, and Venezuela are the elves there. They got nice stone buildings because they found some stone here in the Andes, I guess. And then Argentina is still only at 12 people. Brazil's pretty big. Kind of taking out of everyone. So they may actually, maybe Brazil might take over all this. And if that happens, Canada doesn't have much of a choice for life. Nigeria has taken over Africa, seems like, and the new Australia is now India, it appears. Either India or Korea. And whatever, there's a little bit of India left over there in the west, but and two Chinese folks left, hiding out way up here. And there is quite a mob. Well, was that one of those? Is that one of the Chinese guys? Yeah. That was it. That was the last guy. The mob of Koreans and Mongolians have taken them down. Okay, let's zoom out and fast forward this thing. we appear to have some excitement going on over here in Europe. I just watched a Brazilian boat drop off a whole bunch of orcs over here, and seem to have all just died. But they took out Europe in the process. By the way, Korea here is dwarves, whether it be North Korea, South Korea. You can be the judge of that one. I don't know where the boat went, but I know I saw it come over here and drop off. You can see them on the, like when you're zoomed out, because they're fast moving. There's one out here doing some fishing. That guy's still loading up. 49 passengers this time. Oh, that's a lot. We'll see what he does this time. He's up to 62 people. Okay. I see more of them piling in there. There's a lot more, because this one town is 286 in Mongolia. So it's like no way unless they can get like a foothold in Africa. There's no way. So we're waiting for him to load up. And we'll see where he goes. 66. Get over there, buddy. I want to see you crush somebody. Okay, I think he's heading back over there. He's got a load of like 80 something. Where's he going? Iceland? What's so great about Iceland? He's got loads of people. Okay, so they've taken Iceland. Well, they've burned Iceland, I should say. And now they're heading into Greenland. There's a whole bunch of them. I gotta burn Greenland, because how many people live here? 41? They got more than that with them. Yep, and there goes Greenland. And then the East just aren't making boats. Some arrows getting thrown. But Greenland is burning. Very cold up here. And we've got 10 more. 9 more. There's a barracks right there. A couple tents. And I think that's it. There it goes. Greenland is gone. All right. I think that Korea might be the winner, the grand winner. The Korea-Mongolian alliance has held up. However, we give Brazil an A for effort, but it's not over yet. I think there's a lack of units here. So we're gonna go boats. I mean, lack of boats. We're gonna go with a nice land bridge from Florida all the way over here to Spain, and I'm gonna make sure they go to war. Make sure they're at war, and we'll see if we can get some proper fighting going on. Here we go. Looks like the orcs are on their way. The Brazilians are marching. We'll get a grand finale after all. As the orcs charge into Europe again, and oh, they're even swimming across the sea. Look at that. Who needs boats? And there's another boat dropping off over this way. Some more orcs into Africa. And Brazil is storming through Europe. And if they survive the trip, they'll do some damage. There's just so many Mongolians. I guess maybe we shouldn't call the win for Mongolia yet. about an hour now of just back and forth. I thought for sure, many times, I thought for sure this was over, and Korea was going to go away with the game. As soon as I would get ready to pause it and call it a day, then the orcs of Brazil, of New Canada, Brazil, would like storm back in to the east and like destroy everything. And there was a couple times where I thought the orcs were actually going to win this one. So anyway, we're declaring a winner in the Korea-Mongolian alliance. They are the champ. With a little asterisk by him, because it's not a complete champ, because I don't think Brazil over here, or Gagdor, to the north of New Canada, will ever fall. We can turn on rebellion just to see. I'm sure it'll all fall apart as soon as we do that. I put a couple of extra land bridges. Oh, there you go. It all fell apart. Mongolia has separated from Korea. Korea has already joined Mongolia now, and now Mongolia is taking over. So there you go. I had rebellions off the whole time, and now that it's on... it's all falling apart. And this is, that's kind of how the game plays out, right? You can basically just go on forever and let this thing sort of do its thing. You can keep an eye on the rulers, how old they are, and all the different the dynasties, basically. Anyway, we're gonna call it a day here. And as far as the new stuff that's in the game, there's a lot of new things that I've not messed with at all. We have like fire towers. There's bees, and we've got most of the stuff here. I don't know where the towers are. They're somewhere in here. Here they are. We have fire towers we can place down, like right there. And it just burns everything around it. There's lots of nukes, all the usual stuff. It looks like Korea just collapsed, except for what's left in South America. And Mongolia has taken over the place. Gagdor still is in good shape, though. But anyway, we're ending it here. So let's end it here with a giant crab, which I can control, by the way, and shoot my laser beams at things. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we may do some more of these in the future. If you have any ideas for what kind of World Box thing to do, then let me know. We'll do it. I'm always waiting for new updates for new stuff. I don't know what the next thing on the list is, but I will put this map on my Discord and on the World Box Discord. If you play through this, I'm actually very curious. If you play through this and you do the same thing as I did here with a world map kind of thing, let me know who won. I want to know who wins on yours. Just leave a comment. And I'm curious how it plays out, how it would play out differently. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.